Racism as a systemic problem in America today is a lie, but nobody wants to tell the truth about it. You see, I can speak to the topic because I clearly fit in one of those ethnic categories in America. But before I start, you should know that I have wonderful black friends who are very smart, successful, and wealthy. They work hard and bear fruit for their labor. When I was young, I endured extreme racist slurs and comments by whites and blacks. To protect my identity, I can't say why that time in America history was important and how it contributed to racism. But you know who were the worst and most relentless racists back then? Blacks. Often at school, at the bus stop, and on the bus, young black boys would make racist comments. It amazed me because they themselves were black and I knew from history and personal experience what they went through. When I was in high school overseas where my father was stationed in the military, young black men often made sexual comments about my sisters who were beautiful while making racist slurs at me. Yes, it was double standards and wrong. Fortunately, I also learned from church, school, research, and personal experience that racism is learned behavior. I even endured racist slurs from black military sergeants during my tours in the military. Growing up lower middle class, bordering poor, experiencing extreme racism until my late teens, and being physically abused at school and at home most days, I should have become a criminal if you were to listen to the Black Lives Matter, media, experts, and so on. The fact is, racism is a learned behavior usually taught at home either by contributors or victims. I became a Christian at 12 because it was either that or a bullet in the head. I needed hope and God gave it to me. That pivotal point in my life was when I made a choice. Did you hear that? I made a choice to forgive and make something of my life, to prove the world was wrong and live my life as God commanded according to His Word. I didn't resort to crime, social justice, racism, victimization. It was a hard road, but I made it. I didn't blame my parents, government, or the world. I always blame myself for my mistakes and learn from them. I also learned how to forgive and move on. Forgiving is more for you rather than those who abuse you. It's a way to glorify God. To this day, I judge a person based on his or her actions and how they treat me and others, not by their ethnic background and or color. There is no mystery about life. It's simple. You don't work, you don't eat. Nobody owes anyone anything. Really, it's that simple. Notice race, color, or whatever was not mixed in that statement. There is no perfect world, government, and human being. Utopia is a lie in a sinful world. Humans are evil by nature. That is why we need law and enforcement to always remind us that there are consequences for misbehavior and a deterrent to keep our evil nature in check. We worked hard to leave that garbage behind us, so why would we let evil politicians bring it back? Wake up and stop allowing them to hijack your minds, hearts, and souls. I served America. I love America for taking my mother in from another country and giving me many opportunities. Most importantly, I love America for its freedoms that no other country has ever matched.